Hi, I'm Cary Pepper, and this session I will be teaching a class on Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn's film career covered 6 decades and included everything from screwball comedies and westerns to Shakespeare and other literary drama. Over those 60 years, she won 4 Academy Awards for Best Actress, a record that has remained unbroken to this day. And of course, there was her personal relationship with Spencer Tracy, which was a lot more complicated than is commonly known. In this class, we'll take a look at 6 of her classic films and 2 of her lesser-known films. We'll be looking at Alice Adams from 1935, which was her comeback film after she was labeled box office poison. She had had several failures in a row, and exhibitors were frustrated with her, and so she became labeled box office poison, and then came back with Alice Adams and won an Academy Award. We'll look at the Philadelphia Story from 1941, the screwball comedy classic with James Stewart and Cary Grant. We'll take a look at Woman of the Year from 1942, which was her first of 9 films with Spencer Tracy. From 1947, The Sea of Grass, which was a powerful drama set on the Western Prairie, a little-known film directed by Leah Kazan, also with Spencer Tracy. We will examine The African Queen. You've probably never heard of that film, which of course speaks for itself. We'll take a look at Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, which also speaks for itself, and which was Spencer Tracy's last film. Moving on in her career, we will look at The Lion in Winter, her tour de force performance as Eleanor of Aquitaine, co-starring with Peter O'Toole. And finally, On Golden Pond, which was her last great film and Henry Fonda's last film. The first half of the class will be a lecture. We'll take a look at what was going on in Hepburn's personal and professional life when she made the film that we'll be discussing for that week. The second half of the class will be a look at clips from that film. It is strongly, highly recommended that you see each film before the class in which we will be discussing it, and I will provide resources for finding and looking at the films. So, if this sounds like something that will be fun for you, join me on Thursdays at Fromm in person at 10 o'clock for Katharine Hepburn, from box office poison to Oscar powerhouse.